Whoever sees this hit subscribe right now will get a free map because we all feel lost sometimes. What's going on, YouTube? It's only Knox Hill. We are back with the reaction series. So today, man, listen, not long ago, we dove into the world of Oliver Anthony. At that time, I said, wow, this is going to blow up. And what has it done? He has absolutely taken off and skyrocketed. So I thought, you know what? Let's see what else he's got on deck for us. Let's dive headfirst into his world. So this right here, right now, is none other than I Want to Go Home. One.
If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward. 'Cause every day living in this new world is one too many days to me. Son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't...
I'll tell you what, man, there's so many good singers in this world, but I think sometimes you just get a voice. And there's just that intangible factor to it. And to me, it's the pain, it's the angst, it's the soul. It's a little rough around the edges. He's got a gravelly tone. He's got so much bass to it. And he's got just, yeah, you hear that voice and it's like gravity and it just pulls you in. And that's what I think every time he sings. And we talked about before, like we're set outside again. I love how we have the folio. You can hear like some of the bugs outside, the crickets, and then he just starts performing for us yet again in his natural element and just giving us some of these heartfelt lines of how he's feeling. Music really is this man's outlet.
One too many days to me, son, we're on the brink of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And
cool little rhyme schemes there. Brink, world war, think no more. Nice little A to B sort of rapper, internal to external schemes. And yeah, man, I mean, you think about the times that we're in right now, obviously the war in Ukraine, just the news headlines, China and the United States clashing. Like it seems like at any point, we're just heading towards a tipping point, don't we? Even within our own country and going into war and this constant conflict amongst ourselves. And if you listen to the news, you would think, yeah, end of the world is imminent. The way that humankind is treating ourselves and heading, and everything's just so polarizing and so upsetting and so controversial.
Of the next world war, and I don't think nobody's praying no more. And I ain't saying I know it for sure. I'm just down on my knees begging the Lord to take me home. I wanna go home.
You see his dog there in the background, but that sort of sentiment, I don't think anyone's praying no more, because I think people are losing their faith. People are losing their way, right? They're losing that grounding in those values. It feels like so much is eroding in this new world order again, as he paints it. You know, this new world where he doesn't feel like he fits in, like an old soul, like we broke down in, you know, Richmond, north of Richmond.
I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. There's always some kind of bill to pay. People just doing what the rich man say. I wanna go home.
I mean, that's a perfect way to describe it. You know, waking up cursing every day, and there's always some kind of bill to pay. And I remember, you know, when I was just drowning in debt, and it just feels like a weight that never lets off, that never eases, and there's just stress and tension, and you can never truly be settled. And everywhere you turn, it's like, well, where's the money going to go for this? Where's the money going to come for this?
And say, I want to go home. Now 4 generations farming the ground. Grandson sells it to a man out of town. And 2 weeks later, the trees go down. Only got concrete growing around.
Wow.
I wanna go home.
I mean, yeah, you talk about what's happening in so many rural areas, and as poverty hits and a way out, someone from out of town comes in, offers you money. What do? They see it as land, they see it as an opportunity to redevelop. All of a sudden, that history and that natural beauty just goes away. And I'll, interject a little bit of an anecdote here. I'm lucky enough to have come from a family of farmers, and we still have a farm in West Virginia, and that's something that will never ever be sold, because you just can't put a price tag on it no matter how much gets offered on it. That's just an untouched area. That's so beautiful, so much heart, and that's where my family's buried, and that's where my history is and lies. And, listening to songs like this, and it just kind of puts me out there, just sitting by the fire, just looking out the mountains as the sun sets over top of them. And you just feel just that beauty and something deeper.
I wanna go home. I don't know which road to go. It's been so long. I just know I didn't used to wake up feeling this way, cussing myself every damn day. People have really gone and lost their way. They all just do what the TV say. I wanna go home. If it weren't for my old dogs and the good Lord, they'd have me strung up in the psych ward.
For shall profit a man if he shall gain the world and lose his own soul? So true. It's such a simple sentiment. I just want to go home. But in today's era, it can feel like home is lost. And what is home? And you just want to go to a place of comfort and security and wholesomeness. And you feel like you can't find that in this landscape that we find ourselves in. And it's such a simple yet powerful emotion and sentiment to reflect. And that's what I love. And I think that's what the gravitas with Oliver Anthony's music is. It's his honesty in his voice, his purity of spirit within his lyrics that just gives so many people comfort in times when we're all struggling and really going through it and just trying to survive day by day. Oliver Anthony, you were Knox Hill certified. Hope you guys liked today's video. Listen for here at the end. Obviously, enjoy the content. Do me a huge favor. Support the channel directly. Subscribe, notifications on. It really, really does go a long way. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive. This one only Knox Hill. I'll catch you again.